Well, the Toronto Blue Jays, after getting absolutely crushed yesterday, and going into today, we're like, man, game 2 of the series, I guess. You get Stroman on the mound, which is, I guess, a positive. You're facing Eduardo Rodriguez, who usually has good numbers against the Toronto Blue Jays, so this might not be too good. But the Blue Jays come out today, and Stroman was electric. And the Blue Jays come away with the 10-3 win? What? And the Jays actually gave Stroman some insurance? What? Incredible. I mean, with all the hype from the Raptor game, I'm not sure how many people were actually watching this game by the Blue Jays, and it was actually quite entertaining. But again, the Blue Jays don't give him any run support early on. First 3 innings are scores for the Blue Jays, where Marcus Stroman is dealing early on. And this game, Marcus Stroman did this. He walked 6 guys, had a tough time with the strike zone, but he threw 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run, struck out 4, picks up the victory, the well-deserved victory for Marcus Stroman, as the Blue Jays, like I said, come away with a 10-3 victory. And it all started to happen in the bottom of the 4th inning. You know what I mean? It's the top of the lineup getting it done. Who started it all off? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he singles to right field to lead off the inning. Good job. Then Smoke lines out, which is tough. But then Rowdy comes up. And what happened in the first at-bat to Rowdy Tellez, and Eduardo Rodriguez was trying to bust him inside a lot, and it worked. It did work. His next at-bat tries to go inside again, and Rowdy turns them big hips and drills it down the line into the second deck for a 2-run shot for Rowdy Tellez, and the Blue Jays go up 2-0. We're like, all right, we've kind of seen a 2-run home run before, but against this team yesterday. But you had a 2-0 lead. Great stuff. Next batter, Randal Grichuk. He gets a 1-0 pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez and pulls it down the line, and it's gone. Beautiful job by Grichuk to hit a home run. Back-to-back jacks for the Jays, and they're up 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th. But it's still only the 4th inning. The Red Sox have great bats. Let's just not get a hold of ourselves here. But Marcus Stroman is just absolutely dealing in this game. And, and he goes, again, we've talked about it over and over again, right? How the Blue Jays, you scored 3 runs, but in the next half, you want to put up a 0. And Marcus Stroman, in the top of the 5th, gives him a 1-out single to Steve Pearce. But other than that, clean inning for Marcus Stroman. Great job there by the Stro Show. And in the bottom of the 5th inning, oh, baby, things go good. Brandon Drury pops out to the second baseman. Then Jonathan Davis flies out. But who's up next? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singles to left field. Justin Smoke walks, because what else does he do at this point right now? And now there's 2-on for who? Then on a wild pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez. Guerrero and Smokey move up on the pitch, but that doesn't mean diddly squat, because who's up? Big fella, get Rowdy Tellez. And he gets another pitch from Eduardo Rodriguez. And where was this pitch from Eduardo? It was a slider down and in. And Rowdy gets the barrel to it and crushes it to right center. And it's gone. Rowdy's got a 2-homer game. He's got 5 RBIs. And the Blue Jays lead 5-0. What the heck? Is it 5-0? It's 6-0 at this point. What the heck's going on with this team? Clutch hits. A 2-out rally? What the heck is that? And then we go to the top of the 6th inning. Mitch Moreland's a solo shot off of Marcus Stroman. And then we're like, it's a shutout's gone for Stro. Oh well. Gets out of that inning, no problem. And then in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Blue Jays are like, whoa, they scored a run? We're going to add on to that. All right, so then they bring in Tyler Thornburg, and he walks Freddie Galvis. Then he walks Billy McKinney. And then Danny Jansen gets an RBI single to center field. Galvis comes in to score. McKinney up to second. Hey, Blue Jays got that 1 run right back. We talked about it, right? And then the Red Sox fans are probably angry. Well, they're playing the Blue Jays. They don't really care. They already won a World Series. They probably don't care. But the fact is, they scored the 1 to kind of get a 6-1 game. But then we score 1 to get that 1 right back. And then Brandon Drury singles to left field. McKinney comes in to score. Jansen up to second. And Jesus Murphy, the Blue Jays are on fire here. And they score another 2 runs there. It's now an 8-1 game for the Toronto Blue Jays. And then we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and they aren't done just yet. All right, where are we here? Bottom 7 here. There we go. Randal Grichuk gets an infield single to third base to Rafael Devers. Then Freddie Galvis singles to left field. We got 2 on and nobody out. Billy McKinney then strikes out. Jansen then fouls out. We're like, oh well, we still got an 8-1 lead. I'm not complaining. But then Brandon Drury doubles to center field. Grichuk scores. Galvis scores. The Jays got a 10-1 lead. What? I'll say it again. Yeah, then the Jays give up a couple runs there. Where is it? Rafael Devers hits a solo shot in the 8th inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. hits a solo shot as well in the 8th inning off of, one's off of Joe Biagini. The other one is off of Sam Gaviglio. But other than that, the Blue Jays come away with the victory. Look at this. The Blue Jays get, 10 runs, 11 hits. Stroman gets the win. Like I said in the Raptor video, it is a good night to be a Toronto sports fan, people. It is nice. All right, because then you see Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going 2 for 5 with a couple of runs scored in the game. His average now, what was it coming into the game? Like 230 something, wasn't it? 235, 247, Jays fans. It's getting up there. Jonathan Davis goes 1 for 5, gets another hit. Rowdy Tellez 2 for 5 with a 2-run shot. The 2 home runs for him. The 5 RBIs. Randal Grichuk actually goes 2 for 4 with the home run and RBI, and he scores a couple runs. Freddie Galvis 1 for 2, but he walks twice and scores 2 runs. Great job there. And Billy McKinney 0 for 3, but he scores a run. And Danny Jansen 1 for 4 with an RBI. Brandon Drury 2 for 3. Your number 9 hitter was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Big night for him. And a walk for Brandon Drury as well. So just a big night all around for the Toronto Blue Jays, guys. It was a great job there. Tim Meza, Tim Meza came out. I think it was in the 6th inning? Bases loaded, nobody out situation. I think that's where Stroman really started to, the wheel started to fall off of Marcus Stroman here. No, was it the 7th? Yeah. It was the 7th. He gave him an infield single to Jackie Bradley Jr. Then Steve Pearce walked, and then they're like, all right, he's over 100 pitches now. Tim Meza, come on in. And then he walks Benintendi, and we're like, oh, God, bases loaded, nobody out. Kind of nervous now. But then Tim Meza sees Mookie Betts and Mitch Moreland, 2 really good hitters. Strikes them both out. Big 2 outs there. And then Biagini comes in, gets Bogarts to ground out, bases loaded, nobody out, and they get nothing. The Blue Jays bullpen gets the job done in that inning. And as we talked about, Joe Biagini came out and threw 2/3 of an inning, gave up a hit, it was the home run, and got a strikeout. Sam Gaviglio went an inning and 2/3, gave up that 1 hit, the home run, walked the batter and struck out 3. And the Blue Jays come away with a victory, people. It's nice. As much as this season is a wash and it's not going to be an entertaining 162 games, when you get a game like this against a Boston team, because Toronto fans, we don't really like Boston teams, to see us beat them, I don't care if they've won the World Series. On this night tonight, the Blue Jays won. And by the way, Celtic fans, where are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Game 3 of this 4-game set against the Boston Red Sox goes tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch. As of right now, it's Aaron Sanchez on the mound for the Blue Jays. And there's nobody on the mound for the Red Sox right now, so I don't know who it's going to be there tomorrow for Boston. Like I said, 7:07 first pitch at Rogers Center. Right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed the ball game today. If you guys actually watched the ball game, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you thought of the game, what you thought of the video. What do you think of Rowdy Tellez? Also, Vladdy being Vladdy. What do you think of him there today? And also the rest of the Toronto Blue Jays and Marcus Stroman picking up his 2nd victory of the year. What were your thoughts on the Stro Show? I thought he was incredible. And look at that. I spit on the camera right at the very end. I apologize for that, you guys. Just a little too excited, from the Raptor game to the Jays crushing the Red Sox. It's been a crazy day. All right. But guys, like I said, comment down below all that great stuff. And Evan and I will talk to you guys podcast edition on Saturday afternoon. Links are in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes. Twitter is also down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, guys. And check out Mo Buckets on Twitter. Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. By the way, his page, Blue Jays Wave on Instagram, guys, he posted the 2-run shot from Rowdy Tellez. So if you guys did not see it, go check it out on Blue Jays Wave. Great guy, great content, quick. He's quick when it comes to uploading his stuff. And he's, like I said, guys, he's a great dude. Hoping to have him on the podcast very soon to talk Blue Jays and all that. Didn't get a chance to talk about the youngins there today, but you know what? When the Jays have a great win and your young guys do great, man, the minor leagues can take a backseat for a night. All right, so Jays fans. So, guys, like I said, I'll talk to you guys Raptors edition in a pivotal Game 5 in Milwaukee, Thursday night, 8:30 tip-off. You win, you can come home for Game 6 and look to close out the series on home court and go to the NBA Finals. You lose, you come home for Game 6 no matter what, but even if you win that game, you got to go back to Milwaukee, which you don't want to do. All right, so Raptor fans, Game 5, 8:30 tip-off in Milwaukee, Thursday night. And as for us Blue Jay fans who are still hanging around here, which I tip of the cap to you guys for that, the Blue Jays play Game 3 of the 4-game set against the Boston Red Sox tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch at Rogers Center. As of right now, Aaron Sanchez is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't have a name who's on the mound for the Red Sox there tomorrow, but thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you guys then.